Gateway, and we are here in what will be the season finale of my Class B fixed hosted series. We're here at Gateway for the final race. 80 laps, should be fun. Cool track temp out there. It's going to be really nice and cool this weekend for the real race. And track temp is only 104 with 76 air temp. It's actually cooler than that here right now, but 75, 76 is about the lowest you can get on the iRacing weather creator thing. I'm actually going to lower the brake bias. It's really pushy on entry, and I was trying to get it to slow down and turn a little bit more without shifting it, because I think shifting is going to be wearing out the tires pretty quick early on. But this is the final race, the championship race. We've got a final four racing for the chance to win a championship, and thankfully all four of them are here and are ready to go, so we'll go over that here in a moment. But we are no longer in the hunt after the race at IRP. We really did not do what we needed to do there in order to transfer ourselves. We were in a pretty good spot, but I just did not have the speed. So we are outside of it, but what we're going to try and do is just come out here and win with our home track advantage, try and beat all four of them, and have something to write home about, but that's probably going to be unlikely. Well, that's what we'll be trying to do. It's just going to be highest finisher out of the top, or the championship four will win the title. There's no lap bonus points or fastest lap bonus points for this final race. Just going to be highest finisher, which I believe is how NASCAR does it now in the championship race.
One more lap.
Shifting is definitely possible, but I was getting my fastest times leaving it in fourth, because I think I was able to get on the throttle quicker without it spinning. I think later in the run shifting is going to be good, better than it is now at least, but right now I'm feeling better just leaving it. Oh, and there's that brake bias. Maybe I don't need it that high. That was going to be a better lap, but instead we're in the wall. Oh well. We'll move the brakes back. We're sitting ninth at the moment, which isn't great, but that's okay. It's going to be a pretty long one. Right around mid-pack. Colton and Layton up top. They're both in the championship four. Nick sitting there in fourth. He's in the championship four. He transferred in. Nathan as well. He's back here in 11th. And we'll go over a couple stats of them here in just a moment as well, and show you where they all stand. And those are going to be the guys to watch racing for the championship, and we're just going to be racing to get the best finish we can and see if we can end on a high note for this decent season. Rick saying thanks for the season. Thank you for joining. Always good to have him here. He's been really consistent, joining a lot of the races. Very, very much appreciated. Everyone who's joined up to this point, very much appreciated. Season, I think, has gone on too long, though. We're really struggling to get participation at this point. Barely getting 20 cars, but that's fine. This is the final race, so I think the last three races have been the lowest of the season in terms of participation, and it's just falling off. People are getting bored. There's football starting up, and holidays are coming up and all that. So time to end the season, and thankfully this is the final race. And not sure I'll do another long one, at least this long. We'll see. Maybe we'll keep doing the just 12 weeks of a regular iRacing season, but I'm not sure how much participation we'll get for another one of those either. We'll decide during week 13. Maybe just stick to one-offs and stuff moving forward. I'd love to run my own seasons and have points to go for and stuff, but I think if we just keep doing it, I don't think the participation is going to get any better than what it already is, and it's just going down because we're having so many races in a row and everything. I don't know. Maybe it'll change next season. Still have to decide, but we are here in the championship four, and here they are. See a couple stats there of them. They got Colton and Nathan, definitely going to be the favorites, one of those two. They each have 4 wins. Nathan has really not joined too many races other than the ones he has won, and he's got an average finish of under 2 for that, which is excellent. He's going to be very tough to beat anywhere he goes. And then Colton also has got 4 wins. He's got a 5.2 average finish, which is really, really good as well.
You'll have to stop for more fuel before the race is over. Pit road is closed. The estimated SOS
Get through the spotter stuff. This is one of the strongest strength of fields of the year, too.
We expect to be fighting for the podium.
I think our average finish is around 5.4, but we didn't have any wins, which is why we can't transfer to the Final Four. So
5 cars left to grid.
Colton there got the most laps led, 339, and Nathan not far behind him, 204. Nick and Alayton, both underdogs. Nick got his second win at IRP to transfer into the Final Four. He is looking to complete the Logano season with only an 8.4 average finish, but still could definitely come out and win this, especially with the speed he's showing in practice and qualifying. 38 laps led for him, and Alayton also trying to complete the Logano season. Only 1 win, and that was at Daytona with a 5.3 average finish and 17 laps led.
You have 2 additional sets of tires.
So those are the 4.
And have a good run.
Good luck to them. Hopefully we can all have a clean, fun race here for 80 laps. Should be fun here at my home track, one of my favorite tracks on iRacing. And as I said before, at the bottom there, no lap led bonus or fastest lap bonus. It's going to be strictly highest finisher to win the championship. So that is the Championship 4 preview. We'll see what it looks like towards the end of this race. Colton on pole, I believe. He's going to be looking to just walk away with this thing, but he's going to have Alayton and Nick right behind him, and Nathan a couple rows back. And we've got a long way to go before we could challenge for anything. Hopefully we'll be able to do something. I'm not sure if we're going to want to shift to start out with. I wasn't really feeling comfortable like that with that, like I said in qualifying. So we'll just have to see. Hopefully get off to a good start here and can make our way forward. Not to jinx myself, but I haven't had a ton of luck in my hosted races here at Gateway. I've self-spin, one of my first ones I've ever hosted, and then I think I got wrecked in another one I hosted, and then I got wrecked in, I think, when Nick's league in the trucks went here. Hopefully we just have a nice solid run here today. And we're coming to the green. Final race of the season. Big thank you to everybody for showing up. We are off. Very cool that these cars are coming back here this season. It had been just the trucks for a while.
All clear, all clear.
But Busch Series a long time ago used to come here, which is... Oh, and we got a wreck immediately.
All right, man, caution is out.
Oh, don't want to get hit. Okay. That was Allen, I believe, spinning there. Don't see any damage on him, but that's an early yellow. We did not get hit, thankfully.
Past the 44, past the...
Everyone got around that one. Not necessarily slowed up in time, but they got around it. Fuel-wise, we are not going to be able to make it if we pit here, so we might as well stay out. Definitely is feeling loose out of the corners, and I think Allen just got sideways and it snapped on him. But I didn't see any damage on him, so I don't think he got hit, and that would be really good for him if he got through that with nothing, with us just being really packed up there the first lap. Colton's still up front. Shane has actually gotten ahead of Alayton.
He's sleeping on that start. I was waiting for the green.
Bryce going down pit road.
I don't know what happened to you.
Oh, overcorrected on him.
Yellow flag came out. It's the 1 car. Pit road is closed.
That'll move us up to 10th, 9th or 10th. Tyler was on pit road there. A couple people coming in early. I don't see any reason for me to do that. Top it off with fuel in case this goes long green, but you're still going to need another stop. And we obviously didn't use any tire there. I believe we are in 9th, though. Little early yellow to settle things here. But I imagine we'll be getting to a long green run at some point. Nathan already up one spot in 5th. He's going to be on the inside. 3rd row. He will be challenging Colton for the lead, I imagine, or being up there in the top 3 soon. Shane as well, after having so much speed at IRP and so much speed at other places this season, still not getting his first win yet. Not have his first win yet, so he's going to be trying to get that here as well. He's definitely been quick enough. Just hopefully things will fall into place for him. That is what he is hoping for, so we need to try and get up there and race and battle for the top 5 as well. I don't know if we'll be able to. I was like 3rd fastest in practice, but didn't qualify well, but that's usually the case. Then we got Alexander here. Got the home car for the home track. And I believe we've got Ryan behind us in the 60 car. Hopefully we can make it out to turn 2 this time. It's looking to be about 76 degrees for the real Xfinity race tomorrow night. Maybe colder though, because they are racing at a night race. I decided to put this as a day race. So it may only be in the low 70s. Curious to see how the cars are going to race. I'm looking forward to watching that one. And watching the Cup Series as well. Getting ready to go back green here.
Green, green, green. Alright, looks like you're in the top 10.
And we're off. Nice and easy down into 1. Definitely
Clear high.
don't want to be this slow in the corner. It can get a little bit loose. It's a little bit flatter down there, not the preferred groove. But in 3 and 4, you want to be on the bottom.
Gavin, can I get my black flag cleared?
This is why I don't like people asking me, because then I have to try and type it. I don't know why he had a black flag there. Probably passing under the yellow trying to pit. It's easy to do that here.
Just hit the fastest lap. 35.2.
We got it sorted.
All clear, all clear.
Nick is falling back to 5th. Nathan has gotten around him.
Outside.
Marius leaves the door open for us. Try and take advantage.
All clear, all clear.
Let's see if we can catch up to Alex and Nick. They're quite a ways up there already, though.
That was your fastest lap of the session. The car in P1 just hit the fastest lap. 34.573.
Hopefully we can catch up and get into a battle. A lot of laps left, though. No reason to be in a hurry at this point. But I am going to kill the right front if I do more corners like that.
That was your fastest lap of the session. The car in P1 just hit the fastest lap. 34.555.
Colton setting fastest laps up there on the front. But those do not pay out points like they did every other race this season.
Keep digging, man.
Get that wobble down the straightaway, as is common with this car. Looks like we're catching up, though. Nathan looking to make a pass, getting to the top 3. Must be a Leighton he's getting around right now. Oh, Allen must have had damage. He's already out. I saw he was on pit road. That's unfortunate for him. Didn't look like he had damage when I drove by him, but I couldn't get quite a good look on his right side. Also, this is apparently going to be the last time I ever race on this version of Gateway, because apparently they've decided to completely remove this track as well once they refresh it. So we won't have this old version, only the new one, which is really dumb. Really don't like that decision to get rid of their older tracks, even though they are older scans and are being replaced. It's still history, and it's still accurate to the time when they scanned it originally. It doesn't make any sense. And they've said they're not getting rid of old Rockingham, but they're rescanning that one, of course. But then they make the decisions to get rid of old Charlotte and old Watkins Glen and just old Sonoma also. Doesn't make any sense. And they say the tech is getting too difficult to maintain for whatever reason. I don't really buy that answer, but then they're going to have the old road course layout and rallycross layout. Like the Roval for Gateway will still be on this older version, and then the rallycross Sonoma will still be on the old version of Sonoma. They're not updating those, but for some reason the oval is not going to be usable, and the old Sonoma layout is not going to be usable, the Cup layout. Doesn't make any sense. And we're missing the corner. Top three are long gone right now. Colton's got a pretty good lead. I'm struggling to catch Alex here and Nick. Gaining a little tiny bit on him, but not a ton. I think as this run goes along, we'll probably start shifting. Maybe. Maybe not. If we're still catching people without shifting, I think we just keep doing what we're doing. We're putting less pressure on the tires, I think. The rear tires, at least. I can be a little smoother out of the corner, too, without shifting. But yeah, we've caught these guys now. Layton has fallen back quite a bit as well. But who knows, we could get more cautions. Pit strategy could change things. Could be all kinds of stuff. Also, by not shifting, we save more fuel. I think it's better for tires and fuel to not shift. So I think we're going to continue to do that as long as we can here. Up by the wall, little tiny scrape. They're getting better runs out of 4 than I am, but we're a little bit better in 1 and 2, I feel like. Maybe we need to go a little bit higher in 3 and 4. So I think I'm lifting a bit, trying not to get on the rumble strip, which could get it really sideways, which I don't want to do. That felt a tiny bit better. He gets the wall just a tiny bit. We're not there to take advantage of anything yet, though. No run. Trying to get on throttle a little bit quicker to get it a bit yawed out.
0.516.
We're all getting a bit sideways out of 2 there. Everybody's running pretty high in 3 and 4, which is kind of surprising. And they're getting good exits while doing it. Have to imagine that's going to be a little bit harder on the right front for them, though. Alex has had a couple good runs on Nick, it seems like. He may just be afraid to pass since he's in the championship, but if I get to him, I won't be afraid. I'm trying to beat him, same as any other week. I just can't get a good enough run in 3 and 4 to make a move. Oh gosh, sorry.
Inside, 3 wide, you're in the middle. Outside,
I
2 wide there.
completely overdrove that.
No damage to report.
We're gonna lose a spot.
All good. I know how easy it can be to do that.
Stay low.
Yeah. Heavy braking zones. I was just following him into the corner and just overdrove it behind him. That loses us some time.
You're clear high.
Luckily he saved it. He's got a little rear end damage, but I don't think it's gonna affect him. Hopefully we'll get sorted back out here, but we lost a bunch of time to Nick, unfortunately.
Color's fine. No damage to report.
Did not want to do that. I didn't want to dive bomb him. I didn't have the run to look underneath him. Thank goodness he saved it, though. It is easy to do that at this track, though, because the corners, that corner is very sharp, and 3 and 4 is very flat, so I'm very tight now. We may need to start shifting in 1 and 2. Let's try it this lap. Nick is driving away from us now, though, unfortunately. I've lost something since the contact. It's not damage, it feels like tire. That doesn't feel any better. Doesn't feel any better, and it's going to be worse on fuel, so we might as well just keep it in 4th.
I believe it did a 35.
Just could never get a good enough run to look underneath him, and I was just trying to follow him, try and set something up out of 2. I think that was going to be our best shot, and just end up getting into the back of him, which was really bad because that lost us a ton of time to Nick and potentially gave him damage and hurt our tires. Yeah, Nick is just driving away now. We don't have anything. As we've seen, though, I think we're just going to stay out as long as possible. That has been the fastest pretty much every time, except when I tried it at Indy. but I think if we just go as long as possible, that'll be good. We're saving fuel by leaving it in 4th, so we can potentially go longer than some guys out here. But when we do pit, we'll be taking 4. It's really tight on entry and through the center, but then you get a little snap off the corner. Need to be a bit more careful when we're up behind Alex now. Try and set up a run out of 2. No idea what the race for the lead looks like up there at this point. We're too far back. I believe Colton still got the lead by a little bit at least. Oh, Alex is pushing up a little bit. Got him a bit sideways, but we're not close enough. Had we been close enough, we could have turned underneath him maybe. I just feel like I don't have any grip through 3 and 4. That I'm getting a worse run than everybody out of it. And I couldn't turn down there, and then he got loose. If I turned down there, I just would have got sideways. Sounds like he's shifting though. Maybe that's what we need to be doing to catch up to Nick.
36.004.
Nick's about ready to pass a Leighton though, it looks like. Maybe we need to be doing that in 3 and 4 to try and get a better run to set up a pass in 2 or into 1. He's getting loose though. This could be our opportunity. He got a bit of a slide.
Got one outside. You're clear high, clear high. Got one outside. Still there? Towards the line.
I'm not sure we're going to be able to do anything here.
Stay low. Stay low. There's a car on the high side.
Maybe can get him into 1.
Stay low. Still
Got the
there?
advantage. Think we'll be able to complete it this time.
Stay low.
Maybe.
There's a car on the high side. All clear, all
All
clear.
right. 2.5 seconds up to Nick now. That's a long ways. Okay, now we're going to spin out. That's not what we want to be doing.
Car looks fine. No damage to report.
Yeah, we are continually losing on Nick. but he's probably been saving his tires better. I feel tight and loose at the same time. Not a good combination. Shane has fallen off quite a bit as well. Leighton's almost caught back up to him. Okay, we are gaining on Nick, but very slowly. But we're in 6th, top 5 at the moment. Or not top 5 at the moment. Short of top 5 at the moment. Is what I meant.
The lead is at 36.068.
I think shifting long run is just going to make you heat up the right rear more. But if you can control it well, it could be faster. But I think, I really think I'm just as fast leaving it in 4th, if not quicker. So I'm less consistent out of the corner, I feel like. I can't get on throttle as smoothly at the higher revs. Long green now. It's all going to be about when the leaders pit. If they've learned from this season, it's going to be just go as long as possible. Tyler pitting though. He's back behind us somewhere, I believe. We're a little bit short of halfway.
Car 61 has taken
And that would be Nathan, I believe, taking the lead from Colton. It is. Nathan has been one to go long on the fuel strategy pretty much every time, and it has worked to his benefit a lot. What is Colton going to do to respond? Is Colton going to be able to save enough and pass him back? Are we going to get a yellow? At this point, you'd have to think no. But I'm not sure that changes the strategy much. We've stopped catching up to Nick.
Alright, man. Halfway.
Just now got to halfway. Pit window's open. Has been for a while, I think. But people have started pitting. Pit cycle has started. We're going to get new tires flying up at some point. But it'll be a bit. Entry to pit road here, you have to use the access road. So that will be interesting to see. Who can be the quickest around the access road without spinning? Oh, Shane going down pit road. And Nick. Really? Early pitting. I mean, we're past halfway, but we'll see if that works. I'm going long this time, I've decided. We can almost make it to the end, but not going to happen. We're going to have to decide when we want to pit, though. We go another 23 laps, almost 24 laps, which would be about 67. Do we want to go all the way there, or do we want to just pit on like lap 60 with 20 to go? I think we'll just do that. I'm going to put a little extra fuel in it to try and keep a little bit of the balance in it. We're going to be waiting on tires anyway. We're definitely going to take 4, as I said. Shane and Nick both off pit road in front of us. They're going to drive away on their newer tires. When are we going to pit? Should we just go as long as possible? I mean, we're going to be put further back, but we're going to not going to have as many laps to make them up.
34.53
is the thing that I'm nervous about. I'm not sure what we're going to want. We are in 4th, though, with Leighton still out here. Here comes Ryan. He's pit. He's got those new tires. We'll make sure to leave the bottom open for him.
Inside.
What is our lap times looking like?
Stay high. Clear low. Clear low.
It's about 1.5 seconds, like it is everywhere. Grab the wall for good measure. We have caught a Leighton a tiny bit, but not much. Like I said, it was about the same as Nick. I believe Colton and Nathan are both still out here. I imagine they are going to go as long as possible. But I can't blame Nick for trying. They got to try something different than the leaders are doing if you want to try and beat them. But I need to try and beat Nick. Doesn't look like I'm going to have any contention to win. Leighton going down pit road. I didn't think I was going to have winning speed, but I had hoped, maybe. It's one of my better tracks.
34.394. You're in 3rd place. Good job, man.
Leighton has pit, as we said. Oh, we got maybe a caution. No. Stays green, but that could have definitely been one. We were close enough, I thought maybe it would trigger one. That makes me want to stay out even more. We get somebody potentially spin on the new tires out of the corner. Leighton's still on pit road. Did he get a speeding penalty? No, he's leaving now. He'll be coming out and passing us pretty much immediately. That would have been really bad for Nick and Shane and Leighton had that caution come out there.
Clear low, clear low.
We're going to hold up a Leighton slightly here. He'll get around us through turn 1 and 2, I imagine. Colton is now on the F3 ahead of us. I'll just stay up high for a Leighton.
Got one inside.
He's going to have a lot more grip out of the corner. Same with Dan. There's nothing up here. Holy cow.
Clear low, clear low.
Don't want to be that high up. Oops. Going to get that wall opening. One last chance in this race to get that wall opening before it goes away for good.
Alright, man, that car is a lap down.
Ryan back behind us trying to recover from that spin. He's still going to have fresher tires. Got unlucky, no caution for that. Now we're going to go another 10 laps, and we're going to hope that when we come out on fresh tires, their tires have gotten worse enough that we can just fly right around them. It should be the case.
The car in front is pitting. The leader
Nathan is pitting. That is a little bit earlier than I suspected he would. We're going to go another 8 laps. I'm going to go to lap 60. Pit with 20 to go.
The car behind is pitting. Car 36.
Colton back to the lead. Could going the longest pay off for Colton? Or is he going to pit pretty soon here now that Nathan has? Ryan catching back up. We're losing a lot of time out here right now, but hopefully we gain it back when we pit. Like, it's worked every other place pretty much except Indy. Every time I think it's not going to work, it ends up working really well for the fast guys. So maybe it'll work for me at some point. Usually what happens, though, is whatever strategy I pick, it ends up not being the fastest one. Ryan will get us in 3 and 4. Colton's still out here as well, which is a good sign, I think. Oh, I thought Ryan would get a run on us this time. Oh, he got the wall a little bit. P6 just set the fastest lap. I believe that's Nathan.
The car behind is pitting.
We are going to be one of the last ones to pit, it appears.
Go there, hold your line. Go there, hold your line.
We could go to lap 70 almost.
Stay high.
It's crazy. Can you imagine if we could make it? We're not going to be able to, but if we could, that'd have been crazy. Maybe we should have pit on lap 1 and topped it off.
Alright, man, that car is a lap down.
I didn't think it was going to be that close. Probably still couldn't have made it, though. If this doesn't end up working out, oh well, at least we tried. After getting beat by the people that went the longest numerous times this season. We are definitely going to go to lap 60, though. I think I don't want to go any further than that. I want to have time to make something up. And also, we could still get a caution, which would be really crazy because everyone who's pit will have to probably take the wave around, I would think. We got 6 people on the lead lap. Is Nick one of them? Yeah, he is. Okay. Everybody that pit in front of us is on the lead lap still. Ahead of Colton. Need to try and get to the access road and get around quickly without speeding, without spinning, and all that, and without overdriving it. Holy cow, what are we doing? It's alright, these tires are about to come off the car. Pitting this time, pitting this time. Nobody behind us, really. Don't have to call it out. Don't really need to here anyway, since you have to turn so far off the track before the entry to the corner. Alright, we're pitting. 4 tires and a bit of fuel. Nearly in the grass.
Got one outside. All clear, all clear. The leader just did a 36.
Okay, not terrible, I don't think. We got around there about as quick as we could without driving off into the dirt. Shane and Nick are going to pass us and go ahead of us by quite a bit, looks like. Nathan as well.
2, 20 more laps. 1.
We've got 20 laps to catch up. Can we do it? 71-76 isn't too bad. Colton's still out there. Maybe he can make it. That'd be crazy.
That's it, go.
Alright, we are a lap down. We've got 20 laps to try and catch up.
We only have 1 set of cars remaining.
Getting in here.
Colton just now going down pit road, so we will get our lap back pretty quick. But can we catch up to Nick and Shane and Alexander, or Alexander in front of us there, and Alex, who we were racing with, around us?
You're clear high, clear high. You got one outside. You're clear high, clear high. The leader
I can push these tires really hard as well. We've only got 20 laps to go, but I need to make sure I don't spin out. Looks like we're just outside the top 10. Not too bad. Try and be careful, get around Chad here.
outside.
There's Alex in 8th, 4.3 up there.
Stay low. You're clear high, clear high.
Okay, we are gaining a lot. Good.
That was your fastest lap of the session. You're in the top 10.
We'll at least be able to get a top 10. We're doing our fastest laps of the race. We are on lower fuel, of course. I believe I see Nick about a straightaway ahead of us. Are we going to have time to make that up?
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Well, we're not catching as quick as I'd hoped, I don't think. Going long may not be the plan.
The car behind. The gap is 3.3 seconds.
Even though it is every time I try something other than going long. We'll see. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Oh my gosh.
One outside. All clear, all clear.
Yep.
Outside. All right, man.
We're just gonna be wrecked.
Caution is out. Line up single file.
Like I said, I have no luck at my home track.
3 car. We got damage on the front end. That aero damage is probably slowing you a lot.
Oh well. Oh well.
Past the 8 car.
That'll be how our season comes to a close. That's unfortunate. Ryan was just losing it, and he spun down into Alexander, and then I had nowhere to go. I was going to follow Alexander underneath him, and then he wobbled down into the side of him, and that spun him up the track. That stinks. Ruins our race, unfortunately. Ryan and Alexander as well.
Sorry, Sage, I decided at the last second that I was not going to make that without causing problems. Wish you wouldn't have said pit open as late as it did.
Put new tires on it, I guess. We got a bunch of damage we got to fix. We've got no speed in the car anymore. Just can't do a gateway race without me wrecking at some point. Just cannot happen anytime I host a race here.
19 car. 19 past the car. 72. Got the lucky dog. Let him by on the outside.
Anytime I host a race here, or Nick does, apparently, I end up getting wrecked.
5.
Most of the time getting taken out of the race entirely, but thankfully for the first race I did here,
Right here.
it was just a self-spin and I was able to come back.
Damage is repairable.
Somehow all the damage is repairable, but I don't really believe it. The car is killed. All we needed was to get around him safely, and then I just ran straight into the back of him. Yep. Oh man, that stinks. Like I was just gonna try and sneak. First, I was gonna try and sneak around Alexander on the outside. Then I saw Ryan struggling to get off the corner. And so I was gonna turn down off the corner and try and follow Alexander. And then I saw him wobble, and that made me try and just stay even. I don't know. Just ran into the back of him. Oh, that stinks. Yeah, Alexander was going to spin. Our hit didn't even affect him. But once Ryan got into him, I had nowhere to go. I was trying to go left. I just didn't want to yank it to the left because then I would have spun. But we'll wreck at Gateway once again. Once again. Let's go out there and finish this one off. If I can get the engine to start back up.
Alright, that's it. Go.
No, I don't think so.
Who's in the lead now? Colton? Oh, they're just now. Dang it. I wish I heard the one to green.
Alright, man.
Now we're going to be in the way.
Green, green, green. It's the 32 car. The leader just did a 20.522.
I can stay out ahead of them, I believe. I think we're one lap down. Only, maybe. Colton and Nick right there. He's got a chance. Leighton in third. We get to see that behind us. Shane now. Let's watch the race on our F3 while we're out here running alone. Shane there looking to sneak a win away from the championship 4 like I was trying to do. But Colton maintaining that lead. Let's not cause another yellow. Is Nick going to have anything for Colton now that they're supposedly on even tires? I think that caution was exactly what Colton needed. He was the latest to pit. We've only got less than 10 to go because I'm at least one lap down. Nick is about a second behind Colton already. Now Nathan into second place. I was going to be really curious to see how we were going to come out of the pits going long, see where we would have ended up, but it happens. Looks like they're going to stay Colton in first, Nathan in second at the moment, but Nick is battling back a little bit. I think, based on the times. I think he now has fallen in behind him. Colton still with about a second advantage over second place. I'm barely looking where I'm going. I'm watching the F3. Oh, Nathan's catching quickly. That's going to be a battle there. Colton's going to be fighting as hard as he can to stay ahead. Only about half a second now between them, less than that. Nathan is quick. They're on even tires. Maybe this caution is exactly what Colton did not want to see. Maybe his only chance to stay ahead was get a tire advantage. Only about 3/10 separating them now. But will Nathan be able to pass? It's really tough to pass in the bottom in 1 and 2.
The car behind is pitching.
They are right on top of each other now.
The leader just did a 34.757.
We'll get to see all this from Nick and Colton's recordings. Mine will just be of the empty track, the beautiful empty track that we'll never see again until
Sorry, Leighton.
the new one. But this version of the empty track will not be coming back. They are right on top of each other now. Nathan may be trying to make a pass on Colton now. And is Shane not that far behind? Two-tenths in front, 1/10 in front for Colton. Colton just needs to defend 1 and 2 as best he can. If he can keep Nathan from getting a run underneath him out of 2, to where he can get on his inside. Oh, he's on his inside in 3 and 4, like I was saying. That would be his only opportunity, is to keep him behind him so he can't get on his inside for 3 and 4. But he's there. They are side by side. Nathan may be coming to the lead. I believe he's got it by 2/10 now. Yep, Nathan holding onto that lead by 3/10, 2/10. Shane a little bit further back. We got 5 laps to go.
Less than optimal.
Less than 5 for the leaders. Is Colton going to be able to have anything for Nathan? Is Shane going to want to try and pressure Colton at all, even if he is quicker, to maybe take that opportunity for something away from him? Nathan's got about a 5/10 advantage, half a second advantage. Looks like barring another caution, they got 2 to go. Nathan's got the championship wrapped up, barring a mistake or a caution. Almost a second ahead for Nathan now. They'll be coming to the white flag right behind us. Yep, Nathan's got it right now. Whole second advantage coming to the white. As long as he doesn't spin out of 2 or out of 4, I don't think he's going to be pressured. Shane has gotten around Colton now.
All right, man.
White flag is out. Nick further back. He's got 2 seconds. He's ahead of a Leighton, though. Try and finish 3rd overall.
Well done, man. I gave it everything I had.
Nathan going to take the victory and the championship. The highest average finish or the lowest average finish.
That was a really good battle. I was
Comes away with it.
After that pit stop.
You know, that's just how the season would end. Finishing second to you, Chad.
Chad and Chad
Good racing, though, man. That was fun.
with their battle.
Yep.
And we come home with 18th. Who knows what we could have gotten.
You're gaining on the car in front. The gap is...
But that's the season for the Xfinity cars. That's the end of the hosted series for a while, I believe. We'll see what we want to do for next season. If anything, I may just go back to running officials when I can, plus a Nick's league. But that'll do it. Nathan comes away with the win and the championship for an exciting race. Up front there at the end, they got that caution to make things exciting. The pit strategy was going to be exciting, and then they got all bunched back up to make it even more exciting. Who knows what could have happened. Nathan comes away with the win. Great win. Nice job. That was fun.
5.
Thanks, good
The
race,
race is
Gavin.
over. 3, 2, 1.
And, yeah. Fun season. We got to have some good races. Got to have some fun. Got to come to my home track and a bunch of my favorite tracks. And we wind up with a wrecked car. But that's the way it goes sometimes. Yeah, probably the end of hosted for a while. Until I can think of what to do next. Or I can get something that people would enjoy. But this season went on for too long. Participation really fell off a cliff. And just not the right time of the week or night to be hosting. But first up, we got the incidents. Then we'll go take a look at the final point standings. Alan is first up here, right underneath Nick. Started going sideways on him. Oh, he does get quite a bit of damage there, and so does Tyler. So I couldn't see any of that when I was behind him. But just snaps loose on him, and then he's trying to save it, and it corrects back to the right. Just unfortunate for him there. Now we jump to lap 21. We got me running over Alex, just a tiny tap. Thankfully, he saved it. He winds up beating us, getting a nice top 10. Good job to him. I backed off there to make sure he could save it. I didn't want to take the position like that. Rick with the big wobble with these cars down the straightaway. A little wall tap there. And then Marius coming out on lap 54. Was this after he pit? Yeah, right after he pit. The new tires were super loose. Super, super loose. I was struggling there. And then Colton coming in. And we saw all this. I tried to check up for it, but 3-car wreck there to cause the final yellow. All three of us pretty much had their day ended, and there goes my Diet Dr. Pepper hood. And then I don't know what this is. And then a Leighton and Alex. Oh, Alex, he got the same thing that Alan did earlier. But nobody on his outside there, and he doesn't spin all the way because the wall helps him keep it straight. And then Nathan celebrating the win and the championship. He gets his season-leading 5th win and gets a little wall tap to celebrate. So let's go take a look at the final points standings. First, the results of the race. We had 2 cautions for 6 laps, 33-21 strength of field. I believe that is the highest strength of field all year. Nathan gets the fastest lap, leads 23 laps. Colton led 57, but does not. There's no bonus points, like I said earlier. 33 points for him, 40 for Nathan. That'll close it out. Nick winds up 4th. Shane with a podium finish, top 2. Really good job. Almost got the win. Was close once again, but at least he was able to close it out in the top 3 there. He beats 2 of the championship 4, Nick and a Leighton, 4th and 5th. Nick will take home 3rd overall in the championship, and a Leighton will be 4th. And we'll see where we ended up. Did anybody else lead a lap? I don't think so. No. All them just those two led all the laps. So we ended up with 5 incidents there. It's not very good, but that happens. So yeah, that is the results. Let's go take a look at the final standings. See if we finished 5th at least. I don't know. We might have got beat by Shane. We did. We dropped to 6th overall in the championship. Nathan though gets the win. 5 wins, average finish of 2nd. It's actually less than that. Billy is tracking it a little bit closer, or a little bit more accurate on the Excel sheets. You can get a bit more decimal points. Nick winds up 3rd, Colton 2nd, Leighton 4th, and we unfortunately do not beat everyone that didn't make it to the Final Four. Shane beats us in that final race with a really good 2nd place finish. We do not finish well. But we'll finish 6th. 7th is Tyler. Dan is 8th. 9th and 10th are Hayden and Damon. They made it to the playoffs, but didn't end up joining too many races after that, unfortunately. Rick, though, of all the people that didn't make the playoffs, he was by far the best, just over Sage, Bradley, Chad, and Alan for the top 15. And here is the rest of the field that joined, the rest of the people that joined. We had 65 unique drivers throughout the season. Big thank you to everybody who joined at least once. Unfortunately, we couldn't get very good car counts towards the end, but just too long of a season, I suppose. So here's the final schedule. Nathan here is the winner on this one. Bounces back. He hadn't won since Michigan, but he won 2 in a row earlier, and then Colton won at Indy, and then came back and won Iowa, and then Justin came and played spoiler for the first playoff race at Watkins Glen. But yeah, there's the final list of the races. Successful season. That was fun. And a big thank you to everybody for coming in and racing and making this such a fun series, and being real good and having a blast. I really enjoyed it. I really, before this season, was not thinking I'd ever host again with the way my previous attempt had gone, but I'm really glad I did this now. We had an awesome time, lots of fun racing, and I really enjoyed it. Going back and doing some modern stuff was fun, even though that all the older cars are a lot better, but it's fun to match the real stuff every once in a while. But that is it. That is the season. Final race here at Gateway is over. Nathan is the championship. Congratulations, and thanks for watching.